the pool. Will's been saying they just want to get one game of Timbersaw.
If anyone knows how to counter it, it should be an Ice 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 team, right?
For sure.
This hero's great against it. Good support if you do pick a Timber. Bring that pure damage right back the other way.
And nice thing is Fnatic have the pick here before you get the ban, so you can't like instantly protect it. And they're going to go for the Slardar instead. They've liked Boxy on this hero, probably even more than the Timbersaw.
Would you say this is Boxy's signature hero?
At the moment, I guess. I don't know if it's a signature just yet. I don't know.
It feels like he plays it more than everyone else.
Yeah.
He was playing it way before it became the flavor of the pub month.
The Mars is also one of his big ones. Like they were picking Mars back when nobody was playing the hero. Now everyone does, but yeah, he's got a few signature heroes, I would say. But, you know, picking Shaker into Rubik, not something you see too often, but with this Slardar, you've got a lot of burst, so if that Rubik ever gets caught, he's looking pretty dead.
Yeah.
We've heard BSJ talk about it a lot. Troll Warlord probably the best lane counter to Slardar because of the mischance and the fact he's a pretty good man fighter in general, so he can actually stand toe-to-toe and trade as a melee carry.
Yeah. With the Shaker pickup, they don't really have a forward position to help Slardar's lane as far as, like, giving him a damage partner, so we're going to see them just pull waves, fissure block into the tower so Slardar can farm safer. It's not going to be one of those games where Boxy gets to really bully his laning opponent.
But you rarely bully a Troll Warlord anyway.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
I don't think it's a big concern.
Yep. We'll see where the bans go here. Fnatic, you know, you've first two, one of your your carries essentially, so they're going to have to protect it now. So banning out the Razor, the Static Link annoying, banning out the AA, Ice Blast against the Troll Ultimate, preventing all that lifesteal. So just making sure that the Troll can have a good game with these bans.
So let's see what Liquid's going to do for their final ban here. What do Fnatic need? They need their mid hero, their Ice 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 off-lane hero.
Yeah, they banned the Oracle, so just a strong 5. I don't think there's any other 5s that stand out necessarily.
Is that just because of the Slardar pick, you think?
The Oracle?
Yeah.
It's really good against Slardar, and it's just a good partner for Troll. I think you have a lot of kill potential at level 3, and it gives Troll a save where it guarantees he can always get his ultimate off, and then he just lifesteals a ton during that false promise with his ultimate on. So
that's a good point.
It's a good synergy there.
They've banned it though. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. I don't know what they pick instead. I'd quite like the Winter Wyvern, perhaps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Wyvern's nice against Troll.
And you're expecting Liquid to pick some physical damage core to go with Slardar, whether it's their carry or mid.
Definitely something Fnatic is lacking right now is any sort of magic burst. So the Wyvern save could be very nice. So Grimstroke Doom has been a popular combo.
Yep.
The Bat Rider's already banned. Are you afraid of a Doom here if you're Fnatic?
Nah, just because they pick Slardar, I don't think you're afraid of it. There are some teams who run safe lane Doom, but if you're being told that Liquid's going to run safe lane Doom in this game, you're just thinking, okay, that's fine.
They're picking the Grimstroke to go with his W rather than the ultimate, I would say, around Slardar.
Oh yeah,
that is
the Inkswell. Yeah. Is the W the Inkswell? I don't
so.
know QWE. I'm a legacy hotkey user, so you're gonna
Purist,
have to.
you might say.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Legacy hotkeys.
Yeah.
For what?
Just
For,
in general.
He was talking about the Grimstroke
He doesn't
W.
know what
I don't know what his W is.
Well, it's a
it's
second
Inkswell.
skill.
Okay, yeah, I know what Inkswell is.
That's what.
I know the other hotkeys.
Oh no, I thought it was the brush.
But
The
Q is 1, W is
don't-
2. You
I
know,
don't
it's just left to right, David.
I completely.
I don't know. I don't
What, do you read
memorize
right
the
to
skills by. I don't look at
Okay.
left to right.
So
Usually the stun is on Q, the silence is on E, and the nuke is on W.
Is that true?
Actually, the only one that's
Wait, the
false
nuke
for
is on Storm's nuke is on Q.
The
yeah,
orb attacks
it's-
are usually on Q.
Yes, the
That's
orb
true,
attacks
too.
are usually on Q.
That's but like Nyx, Lion, all those guys are Q stunners, right?
Slardar's stun is on his
W,
which
yeah.
endlessly, I'm always jumping in and then sprinting.
Yes, I do.
So
that
I do
too.
that at least 4 times every
All
game
right,
I play.
Death Prophet. We gonna see that big 4-position DJ Death Prophet coming out again here, guys? Or is that Fool's Gold? They did lose that game, I believe.
Sounds like Fool's Gold.
I'm starting to
Probably
realize
mid.
there's no rhyme or reason to Dota. Like, I thought that was true, and then I started going through all the heroes, and I was like, that is wildly inconsistent.
Yeah.
You know, Dota is a mystery, just like life.
True.
All right, but orb attacks. Is there any hero whose orb attack is not their Q? I feel like there's going to be an
Huskars
exception.
is W, right? The spears.
It's R, but yeah, is R is
It's
first.
a second skill.
Yeah. Okay, there we
Is
go.
that an orb
Oh,
attack?
oh.
It's not.
Yeah, it's
there are no
it is an
orbs
orb attack.
anymore,
Yeah, yeah.
though.
Well, like,
Well done.
Not in the traditional sense.
Well done, LD.
Yes.
there you go.
You figured it out.
All right.
Okay,
No
there's
rules.
literally no rhyme or reason to anything.
Is that a spicy?
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Dude, me and Grant were just talking about it.
They're
Like,
so good.
originals are just so much worse.
But easier on the sensitive stomachs of the world. Means more spicy for you.
That
You
is
should
zero,
embrace the
That is
fact.
like 0 spice. On a spice from like
The spice.
1 to 10, it's like a.
This is
1.
flavor. The
Some-
spicy
yes,
is flavor.
yes.
Sometimes
and
the
then
Chick-fil-A spices can be a little spicy, I would say.
I agree.
It varies from batch to batch. By the way, Chick-fil-A, we are looking for a
Yeah.
food sponsor. Just saying.
What happened to. You guys had one.
Only ongoing Dota 2 tournament.
Yeah.
We're not going to promote the ones we don't have, Will.
It's true. But the previous one.
It's pretty dank.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, so what do these teams need here, guys? We've got one more ban to go from Fnatic. Looking at the Liquid draft, need another core, it would appear. Probably a Mickey hero.
Liquid need.
It's going to be a Quake for Storm, right?
Okay, so what's good about Liquid's lineup, first, is they have good jump. They have some beefy boys. But I think they might lack for, like, oomph. Like a little bit of damage. That's, it sounds really weird, I know. Like, when you see Earthshaker, for example, you're like, that's a lot of damage. But, like Crit said earlier on the broadcast, like, he doesn't really count. Because it's not, like, super reliable. And you're not thinking, like, in terms of, like, the best possible scenario of hitting, like, a 5-man Echo. It never works like that.
They have Sladar and Storm, so
Yeah.
that's nice. As for Fnatic, who will get this next pick,
Their lineup is good at taking Roche. They have good tower hitters. I'd say their initiation is all right.
oh, something's got Ice 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 smiling right now.
I would expect Ice to be on that Pango, so just because he loves it, it's one of his best heroes. So I would expect a 4 or a 5.
Here's what you do. You pick like Timbersaw or something, and then you move that Pango to like a 4 or something. I don't know. Or Underlord, sure.
Underlord, that's why he was smirking, huh?
Yeah, I think you needed some way to frontline and damage mitigate, which
God,
is
their
why
5-man is so good right now.
Yeah, I
and
thought-
Liquid are all about the pick-off, aside from the Shaker.
I thought they were gonna Timber, and that's why he was like XD. But
So it's support Pango. And I imagine for Fnatic, the game plan is basically you just start deathballing and try to take objectives at some point in the mid-game.
yeah, Underlord's really good against Storm. Like that route is so annoying to play against because you always zip into it.
It's our third support Pango against the Storm in a row. First 2 getting completely bodied.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not confident thus far. We'll see.
Could do like a Timber yourself on the side of Liquid, and then move that to like a carry or like a offlane boxy.
It's not a terrible Timber game.
I think they should probably. If I was in there, I'd probably suggest like Timber or something.
Because the only hero that really messes with him super bad is Rubik.
Mm. But they kind of lack for damage in the mid game against it, and you can buy items to like.
It's a little scary at the same time, though. You know, you're running like a greedy kind of lineup. You've got triple melee versus a DP Underlord.
Sure.
Doesn't feel great in some ways.
That would just be without looking at the hero list.
Yeah.
What I might suggest.
What else have we been seeing from other teams? Could they move this Storm to a 1 position? Would that even be good versus Underlord?
I
And
think
do
the
something
lane
different mid.
is probably a little bit annoying. You'd have like Storm plus
Shaker, probably.
Mm.
that'd
And
be,
like Grim Slardar in the offlane.
Yeah, I think that's how you'd probably do things. I'm still down for Timber, but who knows what Team Liquid will do. They're wild boys.
Maybe their coach.
Should have some insight.
Well, they're out of time. We're going to
Out of
find out
time.
right here, right now. It
Wraith
is
King.
Wraith King.
His
very nice.
Majesty. Thoughts?
I don't love it. I don't hate it. Kind of neutral about it. I think Ice might potentially just have like a feast game.
Well, Fnatic are leading the series 1-0. The draft is now concluded. The teams are going to select their cosmetics and get ready for this game number 2, guys. You are watching the Loop at Dota Summit 12, and after a very short 1-minute commercial break, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the action in that game number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Loop Bet Dota Summit 12. Brought to you by Loop Bet and Monster Energy. I'm here with Dan and David and David. I'm not sure where that other David has gone. Lots of Davids and Dans and.
It's the D-boys.
Don't call yourselves that. That's weird.
What, you don't like the D? The D boys?
I love the D personally, but
I mean, I have the unfortunate, the doubly unfortunate initials too of being a DP boy.
aha.
Oh.
Do you have a middle name, Dave?
I do. James. DJP.
DJP. Oh, that would have been a cool DJP in the house.
I don't feel like I'm cool enough to have be a DJP.
Yeah, you've got cool
I
hair
feel
though.
like I need more swag.
I've
to
always
be a
envied your hair,
DJP.
dog.
Thank you.
It's good.
You could have hair like him if you wanted. Just need to grow it a little bit. You can
I hate when
It's-
it's in my eyes.
It's genetic. I have a double cowlick at the front.
Oh,
there's a
really?
Cowlick at the back. There's a lot of weird things in my hair.
you've
Genetic things.
It's all good. It looks
Yeah.
fashionable.
Were you licked by a cow in your infancy?
Yes.
It's your
Yes,
superhero.
come out, yeah.
Like Spider-Man being bit by a spider.
Yep. I was licked by a cow, and here I am with.
Wait,
Hair.
is this a? What is the bottom lane? Are they aggroing?
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're aggroing against the troll. All right, I feel it. And then they're gonna leave Wraith King top. They're actually gonna switch things around so they don't get aggroed.
Back-to-back 5-position Pango. I mean, seeing as a 4, like Z-Freak playing it, you know, that's been done for a while, but I feel like this is the first we're seeing 5-position Pango.
I mean, I thought they were gonna swerve based on the lineups. I think they kind of realized that they had a little bit of a weakness in their draft. It was like when OGC brought up yesterday, like they don't have somebody to front line. I thought it was gonna be the Timber, but of course the Storm versus the Underlord is very annoying to play against.
Is that just the pit, or is it damage mitigation and the ability to leave the fight?
I mean, I'm not sure how much they. Oh, nice career snipe. I'm not sure how much like, they put into getting out of the fight. Like, the Underlord ulti is not like. I think the entire reason you pick the hero. I'd imagine you pick this hero because he lanes well into most people. You look at Liquid's lineup and they have to run into you, and they pretty much have to fight you. So this is pretty different than what our Fnatic normally does.
Oh, we got LD back on the couch when we're.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm back. I've returned. Just had to eat a couple pieces of chicken, sustain myself through what could be a grueling game 2.
What'd you get? Spicy?
I went for regular. You know, I'm feeling like a basic human being today. Just trying to live in this this world.
LD's not about it.
I have spicy sometimes. I like to mix it up. You know, if you eat spicy all the time, is it even spicy?
No, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Your tolerance builds up.
There's always something spicy.
And variety is the spice of life, as it turns out. Got him.
This is why this guy's so wise.
Oh, Jabs, I don't know if this was wise, though. He's going to get caught out, and it will be a quick and easy first blood, and it goes to the King Mickey himself. Fantastic start there. Mid lane, though, not so fantastic for Koikva. He's getting bullied pretty hard by Moon. Get some help now, though.
Actually getting a little bit low. And
In fact, a lot of help.
okay, he's
All
just
right,
dead.
now it's great for Koikva, too.
Let's go, Liquid.
Liquid winning 2 lanes. So far.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
How's the Storm match up against DP if you don't get the gank there?
It's pretty annoying because no matter what, you'll always trade favorably, and you have to think about Storm as kind of a melee hero in a sense, because you have to get close to be able to cast your Remnant.
And even
you're
your
always gonna
attack
pop
range
in.
is not that long either.
Yeah. The nice part is like you have good armor, but DP has better Musi than you, if I recall.
Yeah.
And then she uses the siphon. And
Yeah, but they
Even
might
slower.
set up for another kill here.
This is nice.
this is what DP hates, is getting camped by 3 heroes. Moon, though, with the siphon
alive.
is going to live. That's big.
Yeah,
Did force out the DJ rotation, though. And, in fact, a double rotation. It's Fnatic's turn to charge back the other way, but they're not going to find any kills.
I like the idea from Liquid because Death Prophet was going to come back to lane and still win mid lane. Like, they hadn't actually won mid for Quakefoot by just killing that Death Prophet once. A full HP mana DP is going to have the edge, so
Yeah.
they try and secure his lane beyond just the one kill.
I think it would have been different if he found like a regen rune or something off of that, but it's he's just gonna burn through his mana and his bottle again.
So all the cores farming relatively well. The Slardar a little bit behind. Fnatic with a slight lead there, but nothing too substantial at this stage. So relatively even start here to the laning stage. But the action heats up. Back to bottom lane with the tri-lane. Ice Ice Ice, he's low, not dead, and they're diving. Mickey with the commitment. One more smack. No, doesn't get the kill quite. And still juking, still juking, still juking. Kill this man already. Kill this man already. Oh no, Mickey, he's been led on a wild goose chase, and Ice Ice Ice
He's
healing up with the tango. He's so hard to kill.
Lord.
How are you juking on Underlord?
And he lost the courier too.
I mean, look at the guy. He's the size of like 5 heroes. But somehow he does it.
He's the thickest boy in Dota 2.
The thickest and sickest boy there ever was.
Team Liquid lost in the woods. It's like the Blair Witch Project. Just wandering around.
Fits the theme of the event as well. I like it.
I'm on brand.
Well played, Dan. So, well, that sucks. Quakefoot getting sent back to base, it looks like, as well.
It's another reason why the matchup's hard. Because like DP doesn't really go bottle. She's gonna go for this double null, just like hit you out, and her stats just trade out better. If you don't get runes, then it's a little bit rough.
And Boxy's Slugger having a really rough time now. It was kind of okay where he could trade until these Wraith Bands came out. Now that 23 Savage has the double Wraith Band, Boxy's just unable to play here. He lost his courier earlier. He's gone for an Orb of Venom, which he can't really get close to use, so...
Yeah. I think
really
he thought
tough.
he was gonna lane against Underlord. If you're a carry player, right? Like Troll is not fun to play, or Troll's pretty fun to play because you can do the mischance.
Well, Jab's going to go down here. Liquid roaming a lot early with this Grimstroke Earthshaker, and overall been quite successful. That's 3 kills. It's still Fnatic with the net worth lead, but they're keeping it to a slight one.
Is this the first time Insani has played Grimstroke at the tournament, or has he played it before?
I think at this event it is.
I think he played it before, right? You know what?
I wasn't casting. If
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, Quakefoot, he wants that root, and he ain't going to get it. In fact, they're going to commit the Exorcism here and get this kill in all likelihood. Fissure coming through, the Ghost still chasing, gets him with the Swarm. So now can transition right into a push. He's got a Catapult here. DJ's rotated in. Really good timing push by Fnatic. Can Liquid stop it? I mean, who's going to rotate? Wraithking's not going to stop it. Slardar's not going to stop it. It's really only Shaker who can do much.
My favorite thing about this patch right now is mid lane has really gone back to this like heavy 1v1 mid rune battle where every single 2-minute rune is being contested, supports are rotating in, and this feels much more like what the mid lane used to be a few years ago.
I'm watching 3 heroes hit my mid tower right now, David.
Yeah? You not feeling good?
No.
The tone in your voice, just like, oh no.
Oh, will they get the deny? Fissure. No, the creeps. The creeps get it. Exorcism is down, but he gets the Spirit Siphon off. Can they burst this DP? I don't think so. They're trying for it with the pull. A little bit of extra help.
Off.
Moon is so tanky, and they're overcommitting. They're feeding him. Gets the kills, and Boxy rotates, leaving an uncontested Troll top. From bad to worse for Liquid.
Yes. Very confused.
Storm's still level 5. Boxy's net worth is bottom 4. This is going really well for the SEA boys.
SEA rising, perhaps.
Here we go. I'll be biased for Fnatic to balance it out well.
When does SEA get a 4th slot?
I mean, Valve knew all
let's get
along.
the
They've
drama
been giving them
started,
3.
boys.
Yeah.
All right, they do find Jabs here. He's going to jump away. They get the follow-up stun, though, locking him down. An easier kill will be claimed with the help of the Grimstroke, and now they're diving for Ice Ice Ice. Can they finish him off in time? He's a little bit tankier, a beefy boy, but a killable boy.
Oh, now
courtesy of that amplified damage.
Insania likely to die.
Yeah. Another good kill there for him. Leader in net worth for the time being. I mean, Liquid are getting these kills, but it's rotating a lot. You know, it's 4 heroes rotating, and the other 2 lanes are getting farmed while that's happening by Fnatic.
Oh, that would have been such a big kill for the DP.
We'll put the brakes on her, at least for the moment.
It doesn't matter. This troll is just AFK farming up here. Like, he's going to be massive in this game.
Yeah. Both Troll and Death Prophet have gotten everything they want out of the laning stage. And ISS has some stacks. He's catching up, and he's had a fine game anyways, like comparing his net worth to Boxy on Slather.
So it's a great start for Troll. They're going to try to put a stop to that with this fissure, but with Pango in position, it's not going to happen. Like, how good of a Troll game is it moving forward? Is he just going to be able to take over and carry it? Do you feel like Liquid have the answers to deal with him, guys?
I like playing Troll into Wraith King. I think the Storm is a bit annoying because you kind of struggle to lock him down and he just kind of kites you and zips away when you ulti, but I think it's a solid Troll game. Playing ahead, you're going to be able to secure Roche a lot easier.
7 out of 10, something like that?
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Seems about right. Maybe a little bit higher even.
Yeah.
I think this is a very good troll game. And I think that there's no real way for Liquid to fight at this moment. Like, they really messed up their timing by going for those, like, 3 mid plays where they kept trying to kill DP without level 6. If he doesn't die here, this is so massive. They're going to commit so much to this.
Corrosive Haze gets popped. They get the bash off. They really need the chain stun him. And the Pango disarm coming through. Doesn't hit on Mickey, but now the blind as well. He's just too beefy. And they're over-committing. Mickey's got to back away now. In comes the DP. It's full 5-man Dota to the top lane from Fnatic. Aside from the Underlord, who could ult his way in if he really wants to. He's TP'd to top. They are bringing the entire squad. Mickey got to get out of there. Slow down. Fnatic on the chase. They're almost certain to get this tower, but they're looking for a little more than that. Ice lumbering forward. Moon leading the charge. Gets the slow again. Now following up. Locks him down. Finishes him off. Mickey's dead. Rotated to no avail, and towers will fall. They maybe got a trade here. No, 23 Savage. Ooh, does pop the ult in time. They're going to get, let's see, at least a bounty here. Maybe 3 bounties going to Liquid.
Where are you watching?
What have Liquid got to do now, Blitz? To weather this storm.
Better.
Don't do that.
Is that your coaching insight? Guys, better, please. You're at about a 4 out of 10. I want you to raise it.
It's a bit difficult. Like, after the game, if you're to have a talk, you'd probably say, like, we're chasing ghosts too much. We're trying to, like, get kills where they're not really happening.
Is that like a Death Prophet pun?
Yeah, but
Very nice.
it was like more of a Sam Darnold reference, but I think right now they're probably forcing kills a little bit too much. Like, when you see really high class Dota, everything feels like really natural. Like, the moves make sense, and as you see them on the screen, you're like, oh, okay, that was a good play. But right now, I mean, we're trying to do like level 5 storm ganks into a DP with wand and 2 nulls. Like, it's probably not going to happen. You have to assume that because she's so tanky, like, it's not the easiest to gank for her, but it's really easy to counter gank for her. So if, like, you don't have a lot of burst damage, which they didn't when they tried to go on that mid play, it's difficult. And now you've given her such a free game. And that troll death was really big top, or like the non-death, I should say. Like, you wasted so much. Mickey died twice, so now he can't play aggressive. Troll lives. He doesn't even slow down his farm. If anything, it actually hurt the Storm because he uses his DD rune. And then he got his ulti popped on.
He did get the Pango kill after that, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, out of mana, had to go heal sooner. They're going to chase. Look for DJ here, pull him back in. With the help of the Slardar, they should be able to get the kill, and they will. Nicely done by Liquid. He grab a Rubik.
He died to save Moon there. That would have been the real big kill.
23 Savage, those roaming around in Viz.
Oh, okay.
Looking to contest here at 12 minutes. Very aggressive post-up. And now the Rolling Thunder comes through. Jab's looking to connect. Will crash into the Shaker. Gets the 1. Unstoppable for Moon. That's almost the Yules. Just needs the recipe. Are giving time to the Wraith King, and Mickey is going to change it up. We're not seeing that Radiance Rush from Arteezy. It will be the Armlet first build for him. So they want to get the Wraith King more involved early, looks like.
Yeah, I guess playing with the Slather on your team, you're looking at a more physical damage-based build, but...
Oh, I haven't seen this very often, the phase boots on Slardar. It feels like everyone goes like treads, often drums on him nowadays. Like, get that attack speed, you know, proc the bashes more frequently. Well, Moon now getting gone upon again, but he just double Spirit Siphons Liquid, and I gotta back off.
The fact that he gets to do that by himself and none of his team even, like, runs over, they're so confident that he can't die.
I mean, how many Death Prophet games have we all seen where the DP just gets jumped and just dies?
Yeah.
You know?
Moon is one of the, I'd say, best Death Prophet players. You go back to when he was on Mineski, they were one of the few teams consistently running the hero. He really understands this hero's limits.
Oh, they stole Corrosive Haze, I believe, on the Rubik? They could just like Roche right now, right?
Yeah, with DP ult, it's
Where you watching?
doable.
I think they're going for it. Yeah, he's moving into the pit. All right,
And they've
well,
got Troll.
free Roche for Fnatic.
Troll's coming up to his diffusal as well, which is going to make the Wraith King's life very, very difficult indeed.
Man, stealing that spell is like a DD spawning outside the pit. Man, that's rough. Can Liquid even contest? Doesn't seem they're going to try. They did at least use Exorcism. That's the good news for Liquid, so Fnatic may have to be a little slower about their push for the next couple minutes. But Age is claimed by 23 Savage. And Liquid running for dear life. They have abandoned their woods. They are now farming up bottom, and they are looking to play some keep away Dota.
They need to get a blink on Shaker, but I think he's dead. The DP's really fast. Oh, no, she's not going to chase.
Are they still going to be building Blink on Slardar as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
they need
they
the
are.
jump.
Oh, man. What a steal that is. Now Slaughter doesn't even want to go near the tower. 23 Savage, he'll mow it down. That's one tier 2 down. 3 outer towers to go as Fnatic just keep on applying the pressure.
It's 7 kills apiece, but it really feels like Liquid have no plays. Fnatic's in complete control, and all those early game like 2 support rotations, just those kills didn't really amount to much.
Yeah, they're like all of their kills are on supports for the most part.
Wow.
Well, the odds are even.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel even.
Even. Check your eyesight, LD.
The loop at that's one.
That's a 10.
That's a
Oh, I
10,
thought
dude.
I thought that was 1.01.
no.
Okay,
No,
yeah, the
that's
odds are not even. Yeah,
Far from even.
I'm probably taking Liquid just because I can put $1 down and win 10, right? Hey, they had the Spectre game the other day, guys. You know, anything's possible in Dota.
You know, look closely enough. He's kind of there. He's like Spectre and a Wraith King thing.
I feel like the story of this game is Will's posture. You know, you guys can't see it, but he's just like reclining more deeply into the couch. He's now virtually horizontal.
He's thinking about that lower bracket series already. Is that what it is?
Oh, did he just die?
Yeah,
he
he's
ran
got
out
the
of mana.
defusal now on 23 Savage. It's a painful death.
Jikes.
Will's going to end up at the end of this game just in the fetal position.
He'll be on the floor,
Middle of the couch.
which is exactly where Fnatic are looking to put Liquid right now. Get the Yules off on the Grimstroke, follow up from the Pango. Quick and easy kill, and this is officially a stomp at this point, it feels. Like, they do have the Shaker Blink. Maybe that can turn things around, but everywhere they go, Fnatic are getting kills and objectives.
Liquid has major damage issues, I feel. Like, they're going to have these blinks, and then just there's no real follow-up damage to go with them.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted Timber, because I felt like he leans well against all the heroes in this game, aside from like maybe DP. Probably doesn't even care about DP if you want to do it in a pinch. And you wreck the Underlord. But instead, you know, like with this Wraith King, I'm not sure what like our timing is. Kind of just chilling. Big chilling.
So he went back for a buckler and a headdress on the Wraith King.
Let's get that old school mech.
Yeah.
But now he's not going for it, it looks like.
As much as like you feel like you need to come online early, I think the Radiance was going to give you more of a win condition this game than the Armlet.
Yeah,
Wow.
it at least puts pressure on Fnatic to like think like,
And
oh,
the
we
game,
probably
yeah,
have
do
to.
this.
But instead, they're just like,
So they lose most of their creeps, but they are sticking around. They've got Ice 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 behind, Moon up front with the Yules and the Ogre Club. Very tanky. They're going to commit onto this Troll Warlord, try to pop that Aegis. They look to pull him back. Ice 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 did use his ultimate. He zips away. This leaves the Troll on his own. Oh no, 23 Savage. Where's my team? Where's my help? Well, they have left the supports behind. In comes the Pango with the roll. It's a bait. It's a trap.
It was a bait.
Ice Ice Ice. The
Foxy,
next level
that-
plays.
That
Fnatic.
tip, man.
Fnatic making
Oh, he
Liquid
stole the
think
echo.
he's gone, but it might not matter. 23 Savage staying alive with the ultimate. Can they burst him down? They finally do. The trap maybe sprung the other way. Fissure coming out, blocking them off a bit. They
That
do
was so
keep their
smart.
racks alive. Dude, I was like, where's this team? Oh,
I love how
Daryl.
Foxy even tips Daryl, like, oh,
yeah,
you
that
messed up,
deserves
dude.
it.
That was so sneaky.
And now Boxy
Yeah,
gets
he's
the
getting the counter
double,
tip.
the double counter
Yeah,
tip.
You gotta.
That was so smart.
That's some Ice 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 Dota.
Damn, I can't. I'm not even mad at that.
Wow. So they get the tower. They do lose the Troll and the Aegis. Liquid holding for now. But more team fight items, it looks like, on the horizon here. Underlord now going into, I believe, a pipe.
Vlad's soon on Pango. Like they get even more unkillable with each of these items, and
a lot of that damage for Liquid, it's the amp into right clicks from the Wraith King. But you have so much armor at this point. How do you burst anyone? It's going to be uphill sledding.
Do you think it's possible that the last game made them slightly worried to pick a no hard carry lineup again?
I'm not sure. I guess if I had to speculate, I'd say they thought they just had to fight all the time. But Fnatic's not like a dumb team. Like, they're not super one-dimensional. They're not going to look at that lineup and say, hey, you know what we should do? We should just split all the time. Because you get run at and killed non-stop. So instead, they swerved and they said, like, okay, we're going to pick... We see the weakness in the draft, which is they have no damage, so we pick this tanky frontliner that just builds auras and just sits there. And what can you do? Because if you crash into the Fnatic, that's exactly what they want at this point. Which is why they also, like, they picked a ton of counter initiation. They have Underlord, Pango, DP, Rubik. Like, they understand that Liquid has completely went the other way.
So Mickey trying to close in on that AC as the smoke comes through. Oh, off the mark there. Jab's not going to chase. Fnatic went for the smoke. Didn't pan out, so Liquid by a little breathing room, but
What are they up by right now?
going to lose the outpost. They won't get that outpost EXP at 20 minutes.
7k gold. AC, I feel like it never feels good to buy this as like a kind of first item, or like, I mean, he has the armlet, but it still doesn't feel amazing to get this kind of semi-team item as the hard carry when you don't have anything before it.
Yeah, and there's a BKB now on this Death Prophet.
Yeah.
It's all about armor here. Even the medallion coming out for Slardar.
Yep. They'll be trying to burst people with all the minus armor, single target focus.
But the arms race is definitely Fnatic in the lead with all their big AoE defensive team fight items.
Yeah, I imagine Death Prophet will buy a plate mail as soon as she can.
She's got BKB. They also have a Yules on DJ, so lots of ways to prevent this burst.
Yep.
What does Pango have?
Vlad's.
Okay, yeah, I figured
Oh, he hasn't
somebody
finished
would
it
go
yet, but
Vlad's.
he's
Very
got,
close, though.
I mean, Casual Buckler helps. The Vlads will be up soon.
Vlad's coming up at roughly the same time as the AC really mitigates it as well. So you get one advantage and it gets pulled away from you.
It feels like Fnatic are just happy to slow roll this, play around second Roche timing, but Liquid have other ideas.
Ice. Sniffing out the gank. He's going to jump back to mid. Meanwhile, the initiation from Liquid, they know he's not going to be there at the start of this fight. Can they make
they stole
something
Soulbite?
happen?
Oh, man.
Moon is doing too much damage with the ghosts. Easily bring down the Wraith King. The rest of Liquid trying to find their way into this fight. Good 2-hero crush, but where's the follow-up? Really not
Just
seeing
trying to
it.
save
Mickey,
Mickey, yeah.
so slow, so helpless, so dead. As Fnatic move down on mid. And they're in position to go high ground. I don't believe there's a glyph on Liquid anymore.
Ice is just this beefy boy who can just shove out lanes, doesn't really fear for his life. I love how he just uses the ultimate so casually to just teleport around the map.
Well, and Liquid read that and said, okay, he's not going to be there at the start of this fight, but even without him, they can't get kills. So now a lane down. Fnatic mowing through these racks. Looking to make this series a 2-0. Liquid really going to have to pull out some magic to pull this back.
It's so hard when you have the items that like Fnatic does. Like you saw even killing the Rubik there. Like he still stole a spell, got his lift off. Like they don't really have that burst. And no one really has items. Like I don't know what the item timing is now for Liquid. Like for EG, or like when you have a Spectre or something like that, when they play like Wraith King, you have a Radiance and you're like, okay, this is probably the time we feel pretty strong, like just continue to farm and we'll eventually win. For Liquid, it's like, you get that AC, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a game-winning item pickup on like a game-winning hero.
I'd feel more hopeful if they had like a Radiance Halberd type build on
Me
Wraith
too.
right now.
I agree. If you get that, then suddenly Fnatic is like hesitating and they're like, okay, we probably need to take a few more Roches before you end the game, and when a game goes long, anything can happen.
The other thing with AC, it's a pretty expensive item relatively, you know, over 5k, and he still doesn't have it. He may not have it when they walk down mid for a second lane. You know, Halberd obviously a much cheaper buy.
Yeah, and Vlad's completed on the Pango means this Roche is easy.
Don't have to Exorcism, so we'll have Aegis and Cheese. Exorcism coming up soon for what will be a second lane of Rack's attempt.
So Pipe, Mech, Buckler, Plate Mail. We're going to have a Lotus Orb coming out momentarily.
Yep.
Even more saves for a team with so many already, and the Monkeys are out in force. This game is spiraling. The loser will drop down to face OG Seed. Winner moves on to play EG in the upper bracket finals. So Liquid, one last hurrah. Can they somehow get a hold here? Quakefa's looking for a DD that could turn the tides, and, well, he does grab it, but the Yule's coming through. They think about the Rolling Thunder forward. Quakefa's trying to kill off these backline supports, at least keep them out of the push. The push is happening up top. In the meanwhile, he TP's home. Is it enough? Diving the fountain. Moon getting pretty bold here. Now they're going to ball back the other way. Quakefa thrown up in the air. The burst is there. Can they finish him off? Coming through with the dunk. He's dead. Huge kill by Liquid. But is it enough? Is it enough? Troll's still alive. He's full HP. He's got Aegis as well. And it seems it may not matter. Brains down one, looking for more. Storm balling back into the fight. It's a double buyback from Liquid as they look to hold the line. Desperately trying to, but disappearing away and bringing 23 Savage back to safety is Ice Ice Ice.
Yeah, save the Aegis there too.
Yep. It was not the cleanest push from Fnatic, but 2 buybacks get used. Aegis saved. I think they still have the cheese on Death Prophet. She got chain stunned, so couldn't pop it. So, yeah, if she got that cheese off, they just turn that fight and get racks. But
that was like the perfect thing Liquid could do there. You know, get the 2 supports out of position. Quakefa gets back home. At least they have a power play, but even then, still in trouble. And they'll lose more. Mickey dead. Out for 45 seconds.
Do they even wait for the Ghost to come back up?
They want to go top, it looks like. I see some
you
things.
can just go. I think Moon was feeling himself a little bit too much.
yeah.
He was diving like
his team's probably telling him that there's no Storm, you know. That's probably part him, part his team. Like, they're yelling like, Storm can't TP and stuff.
You always have to learn that lesson of how fast you can die in Dota once.
Yeah.
There's a Medallion Slardar with a bunch of people hitting you. You will die. But I don't know if they'll get fooled again. Nor do they have buybacks this time around, and there's still an Aegis.
That's going to be another melee racks down. Fnatic keeping the momentum going here. Liquid don't have the Echo. It really was the key to that first kill.
15 seconds till Exorcism. That's when defending this gets very... I mean, they may not even need it to get racks, but...
There's no Echo for 40. How are they possibly going to fight this? Quakefa's going to try to go on the back lines here. Rolling Thunder, though, interrupts that combo. Jab's looking for the lockdown on the Slardar. He's getting it, runs into the fissure. Zip, zap, see you later. Storm has to run, and Taiga is getting the suck right now as Moon is looking to finish him off. Blink forward, blink out. Nicely done. Buying some time. That Echo cooling down. Not too long. They're going to buy back on the Slardar. That's 3 buybacks used now. Only the Grimstroke buyback still available. Quakefa trying to cut the wave, but there's creeps on the base. It's not going to matter. Melee is falling rapidly. Echo any moment, but Troll still holding the Aegis, even if you kill him once. Can you kill him a second time as Mickey gets deleted once again? No mana, no reincarnation for you. And still Quakefa cutting the wave. But again, to what avail?
Get lifted.
Do they have the follow-up lockdown? Doesn't look like it. I believe I heard an dive as well on the Grimstroke. Storm trying to zip and finish off DJ, but with his defensive Yules, it's not happening. Ball's back in. No, Bally back towards the well. They're going on the base. They might even be going for tier 4s here. 23 Savage staying alive for now. He got the Lotus defensively. They're chasing out the Earthshaker. He does have Echo Slam. He does not have buyback. This is going to be a dieback. He won't get to use it. Out for 70, and the GG is called. Liquid gets spanked, and Fnatic 2-0 into the winner bracket finals.
Very convincing performance from Fnatic. I think them and EG kind of came into this tournament as the top dogs, and Fnatic showing a bit why here. And they will be facing EG in the upper bracket finals.
That comes on next, right?
It comes on next, yeah.
Believe so, yeah.
Dope.
Who do you guys have in that series?
Fnatic.
I would say Fnatic. Fnatic have looked very impressive all tournament. And EG have been great, but somewhat on and off.
I got to say, guys, EG is on home soil here. You know, they've got to defend North America's honor. It's going to be a good series. We'll find out what happens. I don't know who's going to win. You don't know who's going to win, but the only way to find out is to stick around. We'll break this one down. Get ready for the next one in just a moment. It's the Loot Bet Dota Summit 12, and we'll be back. Well, we're back here at the Loot Bet Dota Summit 12, guys. Fnatic just got done a 2-0 victory over Team Liquid. To go with the 2-0 we had at the start of the day, EG over OG Seed. So it sets up for our next match, which is going to be Fnatic taking on Team EG in the upper bracket finals. Winner gets the rest of the day off and the start of tomorrow off. Loser will await their opponent. So, what do we think? You guys were leaning Fnatic, thinking they're a little stronger right now.
Yeah, I think EG, when they have won, haven't looked like world beaters. I felt like OG Seed could have definitely beat them. And Fnatic, on the other hand, like when they do win, they look so good. It feels impossible to do anything against them.
Yep.
Like they suffocate you.
I think they seem to have more options with the draft as well. They just seem super flexible with some of their players and picks, and I don't know.
There's some swag that Ice sold out of there earlier.
Yep.
And then Liquid, they thought it was their time to go, but he came right back.
I think it depends on how much EG are now taking it seriously as well, because they've mentioned that they now see this almost as a major. This is all they've got for the next couple of months possibly, so I think they could be really dialing it up, and maybe they were holding a little back.
Yeah, they pulled out their Arteezy Storm. That was
Always nice
pocket
to see.
strat number 1. How many more do they have?
His Earth Spirit, I heard, was the
It's
next
terrible.
one.
It's so bad. He doesn't cast spells. Like, he doesn't know how the rocks work. I'm not even trying to troll. Like, it's so bad.
What does he do then if he doesn't just walk around?
Yeah, he pings us like crazy, and he thinks, like, for whatever reason, he always messes up the, when you roll, and then you put
Drop
it
the
in front
rock.
of you.
Yeah.
So that
he
you roll
doesn't know how to do
further.
it. It's so bad.
Surely there might be someone who could teach him the art of Earth
I don't
Spirit.
think Chris wants to share that knowledge.
Then Arteezy might actually play.
I'm going to be real here. I don't think you want to see a carry Earth Spirit on your side.
I don't know, man. When I've watched Crit stream, he goes mid and he carries pretty hard.
That's Crit. That's that boy's a spellcaster for sure. He likes to click a lot of buttons. He makes some space.
He's a button pusher.
Yeah.
Bulba, what's your pocket strat?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sometimes nothing is something, though.
Exactly.
All right.
Think about that.
It's all out in the open.
Bulba is now Fort Knox. He's been given a talking to by the team. No more free tips and handouts of information.
You just got to know how to wheedle it out of him. Like, it just like you got to make sure like no one is here to protect him.
Do you ever worry that he's like acting like an idiot, but he's playing you and feeding you misinformation and stuff?
I know he's not.
He's not a
worked,
secret genius.
It's worked too many times on my team's favors.
Okay.
That's
Too many years of history to draw upon.
I have known Sam. I love the boy, but it's you remember, for example, when who was it? The IO player on Empire that moved to Na'Vi. It was Funnick.
Funny, yeah.
Funnick, like Bulba instantly knew. He's like the biggest fiend. He loves sharing gossip and information.
You want to say a few words, Daryl? How you think this next match is going to go? You want to give us some predictions for the next match? Some thoughts? You have a fever.
And a cough.
I haven't seen you coughing.
There's fluid in my lungs.
Oh dear.
This is why we didn't ask for the post-game interview.
All right.
And that was Ice, guys. Nothing to see here. Everything is totally fine and normal.
This is why events like TI they delay the mainstream so they can censor out stuff.
It's like he starts to answer the question, just cut, go to the next question.
No joke. Yeah, we were the TI in China. They had that. They were ready if anything
You remember
unforward was said.
You remember when he interviewed Burning at Star Ladder?
Yes,
that was quite an interview.
They didn't do that shit at Shanghai, let me say.
The good old days.
You mean the major?
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
They learned from their lessons, and they're like, all right, we're ready to cut the talent whenever we need.
Yeah.
So EG Fnatic, we think is going to be a good series.
It's going to be beautiful Dota.
Yeah.
I believe it will go 3 games.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We've had
a lot of
couple
2-0s today. We need like a third course here, a little dessert.
Are you on the couch again later, Will? Or are you done for today?
Me donezo.
Yeah.
I might try to get some of the homies to roll up again.
Yeah.
I think if EG wins this, which I don't know if they're going to do, but if they do, maybe
Maybe
I
I'll be back.
can wrangle another Artur couch
Yeah.
visit or something like that.
What's your thoughts on your guys' series against OG Seed then? While you're still here.
I mean, if we play like that, we're probably gonna get bounced in fourth, But top 4 in the last event of the tournament. Let's not talk
Top
about how
4
many
at
participants
the LA
there are.
Major.
Yeah, it's just like my mom asked, like, how'd you guys do? Top 4, baby.
You're in the money, though.
Let's go.
That's what counts. Everyone's actually in the money. Except for Cloud9.
Cloud9.
I think you had to win a map to get some money. All right. Well, anyway, we've been told to shut the hell up because we have something very special for you guys. Coming up in just a moment is some content.